Hello students. Today we discuss about the Nostoc. So question is describe the colony of Nostoc. So Nostoc is a blue-green algae and also the prokaryotic algae, and it is mostly grows in marshy and shady places. Mostly these Nostoc colonies are present on terrestrial as well as aquatic habitat, and they are present or they forms the colony. So most of the MCQs question are asked on that points. In that terrestrial and aquatic, that means these Nostoc colonies are present on the land as well as in the water, and they are present in solitary, that means it will be singly or also in the group. So and mostly these plants are present on the martians shady places जहाँ पे रहते हैं वहाँ पे Nostoc colonies grow होती है. Then colony of Nostoc. So you have to see this figure. First figure is the solitary colonies and group of the colonies. So singly, and there is the in right hand figure is the colonies of Nostoc. So this Nostoc present in the filaments form. जो फिलामेंट लाइक स्ट्रक्चर है उसमें नॉस्टॉक कॉलोनीज का जो स्ट्रक्चर है वो फिलामेंट लाइक स्ट्रक्चर रहता है, और जो नॉस्टॉक फिलामेंट्स रहते हैं उसे ट्राइकम्स बोला जाता है. सो दिस ईच ट्राइकम्स हैविंग द म्यूसिलेजिनस फॉर्म्स. जो ट्राइकम स्ट्रक्चर है उसके साइड में एक म्यूसिलेजिनस सब्सटेंस प्रेजेंट रहता है. सो दिस कॉमन म्यूसिलेजिनस मास that covered all the trichomes, and they forms the covering of the trichome. So this gelatinous mass containing Nostoc trichomes, and these called as the Nostoc colony. तो जो Nostoc जिलेटिनस मास है, जिलेटिनस मास क्या कहते हैं, पूरा जो ट्राइकोम है ट्राइकोम को कवर करता है, उससे फिर वहाँ पे कॉलोनीज फॉर्म होती है. You have to see in the picture. So first this Nostoc trichome, and surrounding that mucilaginous sheath is present. Then many trichomes are combined and they form the mucilaginous mass surrounding the colonies, and then these whole gelatinous mass will cover the trichomes of the nostocs. So these mostly these nostocs present in solitary form, but after certain times they are present in group of the colonies. That means they are present singly as well as in the colonies. Then next discussion regarding the structure of Nostoc thallus. So you have to see the structure of Nostoc trichome. In that there is the many vegetative cells are connected to each other, and also at the middle there is the heterocyst, the big vegetative cells is present, and all the trichome will covered by the mucilaginous sheath. So the filaments, which is called as the trichome, and trichome is nothing but the chain of the vegetative cells, and at the intercalary cells there is the heterocyst is present. Intercalary, that means in between the two वेजिटेटिव सेल्स, जो सेंटर रीजन है वहाँ पे एक हेट्रोसिस्ट सेल्स प्रेजेंट होती है, एंड these all vegetative cells as well as heterocyst is covered by the mucilaginous sheath. So the Nostoc thallus is in form of elongated filaments and is called as the trichome. जो Nostoc thallus है पूरा फिलामेंट का एक एलोंगेटेड फॉर्म है, और उसे हम ट्राइकोम बोलते हैं. इसके ऊपर मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स में MCQs आर आस्क्ड इन क्वेश्चन एग्जाम्स. Then these trichomes may be straight or in inverted shape. Each trichome is single layer of vegetative cells and which are linearly arranged. So this intercalary heterocyst present mostly one, exceptionally more than once. The entire trichome is surrounded by the mucilaginous sheath. We have to see already in these figures. So these vegetative cells are elliptical shaped, oblong or barrel shaped cells, and uh, they contain the cells darker the arrangement or arranged one after the other. So certain times these cells may form the hormones or akinetase. So these vegetative cells will be modified in unfavorable conditions and they forms the hormones and or akinetase. Then about the heterocyst. So heterocyst is the larger vegetative cells, mostly they present on the intercalary position, and these heterocysts are the thick as compared to the vegetative cells. So on these heterocysts, different MCQs are asking on that about that structure. Also, these heterocysts are the lighter in color and they are metabolically active center for the Nostoc trichomes. These heterocyst is the center for the atmospheric nitrogen fixation, and they also take active part in vegetative as well as sexual or sexual reproduction. So, as you know, the plants are not directly getting the nitrogen from atmosphere, so some modified cells like heterocysts, they are absorbing the atmospheric nitrogen and they are converted in the utilizable forms. So these heterocysts is do the functions for fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. Also, the question asked on that point about the functions of the heterocyst, that is atmospheric nitrogen fixations. Then each vegetative cells of Nostoc or the cell structure of the Nostoc you have to see in this figure. In that there is the cell wall, then below cell wall there is the cell membrane, in between the exoplasm, endoplasms are present, then some chromosomal lamella, some phycocyanin starch bodies are also there, then incipient nucleus are also present in the single cells. So this cell wall of the cells is very thick and it is made by the cellulose and pectins. The cells membranes are very thin and striated membranes, and they will be or it covers the protoplasmic mass. Protoplasms are nothing but the differentiated as exoplasm and endoplasm. The exoplasms will be darker or it will be darker than the endoplasm. Then also in that cells some lamellas, in that these lamellas contains the pigments like phycocyanin and phycoerythrin or some photosynthetic pigments. Then the cellular bodies also are present in these cells, many cellular bodies like phycocyanin starch bodies, then phycocyanin protein bodies are present in these cells. Also incipient nucleus, that means the center of nucleus is present in the form of gametic material and it has the prokaryotic nucleus because these algae is the prokaryotic algae. So this is the information regarding the structure of the Nostoc cells. In next video we talk about the next point, that is the reproduction in Nostoc. So now I stop here.